Hi, my name is Arthur. I have two locations. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, 9 seasons. Next season will be my 10th season. We had a pretty successful year this year. Thanks to you, Boldeep, you helped me a little bit. Initially, when I saw you and we did the webinar, I honestly believed everything you said. I'm not saying I didn't believe it, because I know social marketing right now is extremely hot right now, especially Facebook marketing. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. What concerned me was the price. The price was a little expensive for something that I never done before. There was a lot of money up front to invest into something that I've never done before. I spent a lot of money on my own marketing, and I spent much more than whatever I paid you, actually, right? And it works well for me. So I'm like, you know what? Let's try one time. Let's give it a shot. What do I have to lose? Worst case scenario, maybe I'll break even. And another thing I want to touch on, like you mentioned, you told me you have personal experience in doing taxes. You own multiple tax offices. That's what also made me sign up with you, because since you have experience in the industry, I figured you would do a better job. You would know what audience to target, as opposed to me hiring a total different firm that has no idea anything about the industry. So that's what made me a little more comfortable signing up with you as opposed to somebody else. Because actually, one of my close friends also does this for a living, and he wanted to do it for me for a cheaper price. But I actually did it with you because of your experience, yeah. And I don't regret it at all. We got over 400 leads thanks to you. We had a dedicated phone line for this. We had a person answering the phone calls, doing the follow-up every single day. And out of those 400 leads, we were able to close about 50, 60 leads. We were able to close out of the 400 leads. So definitely, we doubled and tripled of what we paid you, where we made about 300% profit, I would say. It worked out well. We made, like I said, 300% profit, 3 times more than whatever we paid you. And hopefully maybe next time, maybe we'll make even more. And in addition to that, I got a lot of referrals from all those clients that I closed. We also got referrals on top of that. So you have to take that into consideration as well. So probably it was more than 50, 60 actually with the referrals. I'm not sure exactly how many referrals we got from those 50, 60. But if you think about it, probably 70, 80 with the referrals. Besides marketing, you told me to follow up with, with my own clients as soon as they come in. You told me next day right away, or the day after, keep on following up with them, asking for referrals, and that actually helped me a lot as well. This year, we got the most referrals out of all the years. I took your advice and I did that. And like I told you, my business this year went up by 30, 40%. That's huge. For our industry.
Especially that's huge, especially in years like this year, where the average industry is trending down. Like everyone's going during bank product early season, and it's huge to have 30-40% growth. And it's key, because you know what? Like the marketing program is the marketing program. I could have said, hey, here's a bunch of leads, here's how you follow up with the leads, and you know what, good luck. But I know that that's not going to be the only thing that helps you, which is why I was like, hey, every time a client comes in, prior year, our leads, whoever, make sure you're following up the day after. And here's how you follow up with them to get them to bring in more people, right? Because you can convert 40 or 50 of our leads, but if you can get every one of your clients, not just our leads, to bring you at least one referral, you're going to see the growth you had.
I'm just thankful I hired you guys. I believed in you guys. I'm very thankful. And I had a success, 30%. I scaled my business by 30%. That's huge. I think that's the most I've ever done in terms of scaling. 30, 40%, I've never done that before. You guys were awesome, because in the beginning, when we started, my staff was missing a lot of phone calls, something that I was not aware of, because I thought that I'm on top of things, that's what I thought I was. But apparently, they were missing a lot of phone calls, which a lot of leads were going to waste. And then you called me up like a day or two later. You let me know about it. I went to the website. where it shows you all the missed phone calls, where you could actually hear clients speaking to my staff, so you can see how they're doing. And not only that, they were missing a lot of phone calls. In addition to that, they were basically not doing their job right. They were not closing deals the right way. You know what I mean?
You weren't getting
So
on
I had to they were. Yeah, I had to train them, how to close the deal, how to bring the client in, how to create a sense of urgency. So the client comes in right away, as opposed to answering their questions, and that's about it. So you guys did a good job. You would always follow up, not only one time, quite a few times. You guys followed up to see how we were doing, which I really like that. It shows that how dedicated and serious you were in order for me to succeed. You guys were serious into what you were doing. You were not playing around. Some people, they just take your money and they just forget about you. That's not how it was. It was always follow-ups. And because of those follow-ups, actually, we had the success that if you wouldn't follow up, probably we would keep on missing all those phone calls. I wouldn't even know about it because it gets so hectic during tax season. You can't, as an owner, it's hard for you to micromanage everything. Every time I called you, either you or your partners, they would always pick up the phone. They were more than happy to actually assist me. And my phone calls, yes, they were very helpful. Yeah, definitely. I would say 100% give it a shot. You have nothing to lose, even though it is expensive. I do one more time. I'm going to repeat it. It is expensive. It's not cheap, but it's worth it. You're going to get 200-300%, if not more, on your investment.
Awesome.
You're spending so much money on other things, on your other advertisements. Like we do flyers, we do other marketing. And this is actually a bucket in the water, you know what I mean, compared to our other investments and our other expenses. So give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. Social marketing right now, it's extremely popular, extremely hot. Everyone has to get into it, in my opinion.
Awesome.
I'm going to definitely get into it this year. I'm going to do it again this year with you guys, 100%.